What's up, fiends? Alucard here. Today I have a movie haul for you from a couple of different places, including Big Lots, SRS Cinema, and Hamilton Book. All right, so let's start with the Big Lots stuff because I only got a couple. These were one was 75 cents and one was $1.50, so not too shabby. I believe this is the one that was 75 cents. It's called Greystone Park. Yeah. It's by some guy named Sean Stone. I assume it's a relative of Oliver Stone because Oliver Stone has a small part in this. So yeah, so it's about filmmakers break into an abandoned psychiatric hospital. Chaos ensues. That's basically what that one's about. So yeah, Greystone Park. All right, and the other one I got, I think this was the one that was $1.50. I don't remember what was which, uh, but we got Scream at the Devil. Yeah, Exorcism of the Mind. So this one actually has Tony Todd and Bill Orbis Jr. in it. So this one might be pretty good, and I do like the cover. Sorry about the glare, uh, but yeah, uh, by ITN Distribution and E1 Entertainment. All right, so next up, I'm going to show off the SRS stuff that was gifted to me by my Aunt T. Betty. First up, we have The House That Screamed from Sub Rosa Studios. Yeah, SRS, get it? All right, let's see, 2003. I've not watched any of these, by the way. So, yeah, these are all brand new. I've never seen any of them, at least this batch. The old house on Wingate Road has had many tenants over the past 100 years. Most of them still live there. Marty Beck, a down on his luck horror novelist, faces terror head on when he rents the house for inspiration to complete his latest lurid book. Hour by hour, he is drawn into a nightmare world of ghosts, monsters, and ghouls. Death will be the only release from a mortgage on his soul as he learns the shocking truth of his final days. And it is a Polonia flick, so yeah, this may become a part of a Polonia show. Who knows? All right, next up we have Haymaker. I have no idea any of this one at all. There's not even a barcode. Nothing. I was like, all right. On the eve of a sold-out boxing card, a fix-it guy for a boxing promoter gets a mysterious phone call from someone claiming that they are going to detonate a bomb at the show that night. What follows is a race against time as the fix-it guy tries to find the bomb and find out why the person on the other end of the phone is doing this. The fix-it guy realizes that they must reckon with the past that is gone but not forgotten. And it is from Anhedonia Films Unlimited. Yeah. So I have, yeah, you know as much as I do about this one. So yeah, I'll let you know how this one is. All right, another early Polonia Brothers film, Church of the Damned. I love the cover with the little color things on the side. I don't know why, but I love it. A small town is plagued with violent and bizarre satanic murders. Local investigator Messiah Ward and his partner Barney must unravel the clues and stop the bloodshed. The trail leads them to a dark coven of devil worshippers called the Brotherhood of Satan, and an encounter with a demon from the very pits of hell. Yep, never before seen shot on video movie from the Polonia brothers, but was made while teenagers in high school in 1985, making it their first foray into the video. So this is their first movie. Wow, that's awesome. I cannot wait to watch this one. All right, and of course, we have another one called Death Reel. Yep, and that's the brothers on the cover. I actually like the artwork. I don't know who did the artwork, but that's pretty cool looking. An eccentric collector of rare movies dies and his library is sold off. Film fanatic Marty Weeks successfully bids on several reels of film and rushes home to watch them. The projector clatters to life as the light flickers on the spools as terror unspools in early short films made by the Polonia brothers between 1983 and 1985. This is even older. These are like little shorts, basically. That's all right. So yeah, this is gonna be cool because I like most of their shorts. So pretty cool. And then the last one I got from SRS is called Among Us, which is directed by the Polonias and John McBride. Hack filmmaker Billy D'Amato and his ragtag production crew enter the deep, foreboding Pennsylvania woods in search of the legendary Bigfoot. As the days linger on, they realize the creature is after them. What starts out as a project to exploit the eerie creature for a low-budget shocker turns into a night of freezing terror the crew will never forget, or maybe survive. Old flames are rekindled and fears are exposed as a frenzied battle with the beast ensues in a climatic ending almost too tense to endure. The Polonia Brothers' latest dramatic horror film is good old-fashioned drive-in movie the way they used to make them. Yeah, okay, so it's a Polonia Bigfoot movie. All right, and now we're going to hit up the Hamilton book sale that they had. They just dropped a bunch of new stuff, so I went ahead and got a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. So first up, we actually have a serial from the 40s called The Green Archer. It was 15 episodes. The mysterious Green Archer, a leotard-clad marksman, hangs out in the shadows of Gar Castle Estate. With his deadly bow and arrows, he confounds the bad guys at every turn. Kidnapping, jewel theft, murders, and lots of skullduggery require a private detective, Spike Holland, to enter the turmoil. The eerie castle setting adds a creepy atmosphere to these action-filled plots. Yeah, so this was like a book or something. So, yeah, I thought it was interesting. All right, next up from Hamilton book, we got The Church. Yeah. This one is Bill Moseley, Ashley C. Williams, Lisa Wilcox, and Clint Howard. And it is a slipcover. Yeah. So from reading the back, it kind of seems like it's sort of a ghost story. It's kind of sort of basically the spirits of the congregation that have died are no longer happy with things, so they come back and wreak havoc. And it also does have a WWE wrestler, former WWE wrestler, I should say, in Vito the Skull LaGrasso. But yeah, this game was actually really interesting. Something a little different, and Bill Moseley does play the priest, so that should be a hoot. All right, and the last DVD of this batch from Hamilton Books is the one and only Amityville in Space. Yep, Wild Eye. Classic. It's already a classic. Yeah, so I'll be watching this one very soon, and I'm sure I'll be doing a review. I cannot wait to watch this thing. It is amazing. Of course, it's Mark Polonia, Titus Himmelberger, Cassandra Hayes, Tim Hatch, Jeff Kirkendall, Yoli Canales. You know, all the Polonia pals are in it. Well, a lot of them. But yeah, looking forward to this one. All right, now all the rest of these are Blu-rays that I got from Hamilton Book. The first one up is one that I actually kind of got more from my wife because she's a big fan. I got Cage Fighter with John Moxley. Yeah, my wife is a huge John Moxley fan, and this literally was, I think, $1 or $2 at most. So yeah, so I decided to pick it up, and I mean, I'm interested in seeing it too. I like MMA and stuff, so yeah, well, I'll let you know what you think. All right, next up, got a couple of action flicks. We got Deadly Force with Wingshauser. This one is released by Shout Factory. The ex-killer is too insane to be caught, but one ex-cop is just crazy enough to try. Yeah, gotta love crazy-ass Wingshauser. So yeah, this should be good. All right, and speaking of Wingshauser, I also got Nightmare at Noon. This movie is insanely bad, but absolutely hilarious. I do know. I think Riff Tracks did a commentary on this, and it was pretty awesome. Yeah, I wish they'd do special features and just do the commentary from Riff Tracks. Man, that'd be awesome. Yeah, but this one is Wingshauser, Bo Hopkins, and George Kennedy. Also, Brian James and Kimberly Becker also in this, directed by Nico Mastorakis, who normally does kind of crazy stuff. Um, but I mean, this one's crazy too, just in a little different way. But this one's super fun. It's one of those. It's so bad, it's great kind of things. Yeah, that's one of these. Next up, we have Robert Englund in Dance Macabre. Yeah. All right. So this is from the 80s. It is a MGM produced by Menachem Golan. So it's a sort of a Golan Globus. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Directed by Graydon Clark. It's another excellent like cult filmmaker. Madeline Zeitlin stars as Jessica, an American ballerina who reluctantly enrolls in a Russian dance academy where she meets the charismatic choreographer Anthony, Robert Englund, a dead ringer for Anthony's long-dead lover. Jessica becomes Anthony's favorite student and his personal obsession. But what should be the chance of a lifetime for Jessica becomes a living nightmare as each of her fellow dancers is brutally murdered. All right, but this one we're going a little old school. We're going with Dr. Blood's Coffin, 1961, I believe it is. I've not seen this, but it looks pretty cool. As the little guy in the back, kind of reminds me of Phantom of the Opera with Herbert Lom a little bit. After being dismissed from medical school because of his devious experiments, Dr. Peter Blood returns home to join his father's practice. He still believes he can create the perfect human, so he continues his experiments in an abandoned mine where he attempts to revive a rotting corpse. But Dr. Blood needs a living donor to create his perfect human, and soon people start to disappear from the nearby village. This shocker stars Kieran Moore and Hazel Court and was directed by Sidney J. Fury. Now, this next one I actually have seen a couple of times, actually, and this was pretty cheap. I want to say it was like $5. And I know they're releasing a 4K. I don't care about 4K all that much. Sorry, 4K people. But children shouldn't play with dead things. Now, this is the original cover. There's an alternate cover on here, but this one's way better. I guess I show it to you. But yeah, it's this is the alternate cover. Yeah, not as groovy. So I switched it to the classic. Much better. This thing's loaded with special features too, so I'm pretty happy about that. This one's basically about a theater troupe that travels to a small island where they end up doing a seance, and they all start coming back to life and stuff. So yeah, but really cool special effects in this one. The acting is kind of questionable, but it is directed by Bob Clark, who did the original Black Christmas as well as A Christmas Story. Yep, yeah, he was a horror director first, folks. Yeah, he sure was. So yeah, children shouldn't play with dead things. All right, and the last thing I got from Hamilton book is actually a box set. This is the only one that kind of cost a little bit, but it was on a really great sale, so I didn't pay that much for it. But I got the 20-pack of the Hammer films. Yeah, Hammer the films, the Ultimate Collection. It does have 20 films in it. I'll show you that. This is what the case looks like. We dare you to watch. Yeah, and in the back also it's all kind of gothic and stuff. Now this only has it doesn't have any of the Dracula movies or anything like that, but it does have Revenge of Frankenstein, Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, These Are the Damned, The Two Faces of Dr. Jekyll, or Dr. Jekyll, as it's actually pronounced, The Old Dark House, and that's the remake, the 1962 version, The Gorgon, which is sort of a kaiju movie, Cash on Demand, which I've not seen, The Snorkel, Maniac, Die Die My Darling, Stop Me Before I Kill, Never Take Candy from a Stranger, Scream of Fear, The Stranglers of Bombay, The Terror of the Tongs, The Pirates of Blood River, Sword of Sherwood Forest, The Camp on Blood Island, Yesterday's Enemy, and Creatures the World Forgot. So yeah, this thing is loaded with all kinds of stuff, horror stuff, the dinosaur stuff. So yeah, really cool little collection here. Yep, really happy about this one. I was shocked to see it priced so low. All right, and I almost forgot the Arrow stuff. Yeah, so I did get 2 box sets from the big Arrow sale going on. Believe it ended today. I'm not sure. But I did get 2 box sets. These usually go for around $100 a piece. I think I got them for like 30. Um, so yeah, I couldn't pass these up. So I got the Daimajin Trilogy. It has all 3 in there. If you don't know what this is, it's an early kaiju movie, but it takes place in the late 16th century. So yeah, so like it's like a really old school uh, kaiju film. Okay, films, I should say. Really cool, really great special effects. Uh, I think they still look good today, honestly. Um, and I'm very very happy. I've been looking to get these for a while, and the old version is like super duper expensive. This version is usually really expensive too. But it's loaded with special features. All kinds of, each movie has different stuff. It's really cool. I can't wait to delve into this guy. And then I did get one more box set from Arrow. I was contemplating getting both, but I could only get one for this sale. Next time it goes on sale, I'll probably get the other one. But I did end up getting Gamera, the Heisei era. This is the 4 most recent Gamera movies. So yeah, it's Guardian of the Universe, Attack of Legion, Revenge of Iris, and Gamera the Brave. Now these are like the more serious Gamera movies. They're not as cartoony as all the old ones, and that's why I really like these. I like these a lot, actually. These are really good movies. Um, Gamera, actually, yeah, I actually like all 4 of them. So I was really happy to get this, and again, loaded with special features. Yeah, really cool set. And and the cool part is each one has a reversible cover. I already put the ones that I like out. So this is part 1. Is part 2. It's the Japanese cover. Now this is the one I like the new cover too. The old one is just kind of like Gamera, just going and then Gamera the Brave. That's another one I like the newer cover. So yeah, big fan of Gamera, and I'm really happy to have these. I will get the other set. I do have copies of all the other movies, like public domain quality. But I will end up getting the other set eventually, I'm sure. But yeah, that's my haul for today. This video is way too damn long. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've seen any of these, if you like any of these, if you want me to review any of these, let me know. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Remember to stay spooky. Peace.